Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Straight Fire Picks. Best bets for Major League Baseball on Saturday, August 8th, 2021. I'm going to have 4 plays here for you today, guys, that I think are great value picks. We went 1, 2, and 1 last episode. We're going to tap into those results here in a minute. Before I get into that, just want to thank you all for your continued support on the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. Help me get to 250 this week, guys. Our goal is to hit 250 subscribers by the end of the week. A couple notes before I get into the results. We're going to be running an extra episode on Monday to make up for no episode yesterday. So we'll still get our 5 episodes in for the week. I really wanted to do that for you guys to make sure that we're still pumping out content and still pumping out good content. Also, I made a special video, blooper and outtake video. I'm going to post it at the end of this video, so you'll have a direct link right to that if you're interested in watching that. It's about a 1-minute video. It's just some of the funny stuff that happened during the first few episodes that I did. So, yeah, be sure to check that out. You might get a kick out of it. I don't know. Okay, guys. So getting right into our results. So, like I said, 1, 2, and 1. I was really big on the Royals, and I made mention of the money line as well because it's plus 180. Royals did end up winning 3-2, so we cashed the run line. That was the official bet I made on Stream, was to take the Royals plus 1.5. We were able to cash that one in. Royals won the game 3-2, and I said I really wanted to take the Royals money line, but I wanted to give you a safe bet that was more sure to hit. I did end up personally throwing a little 50 piece on the Royals money line, so I was pretty happy that they won. I wish I told you guys to do it as well, but what can you do? I think it's still a good bet to take the 1 run on the road, but I was feeling risky that day, so I took the Royals money line. I didn't regret it. Our other picks though were kind of sad. We had under 9 runs in the Giants Diamondbacks game, and I was backing Kelly for the Diamondbacks. Right, I was talking him up. He pitched great. 7 innings, didn't give up any runs. Exactly what I wanted. I'm like, guys, guess what? The Diamondbacks bullpen, it won't matter because this Kelly guy is a workhorse. Well, bottom of the 9th inning rolled around and the Giants put up 4. So all of a sudden we were tied at 4. We had under 9, went to extras. Giants won in extras 5-4. So we got a push. It's still very sad, though, that we missed that bet. I was just like, you got to be kidding me. And something similar happened again today. Don't even want to get into it, but it happens. The other one we had was over 9.5 runs in the Indians-Blue Jays game. This game ended 3-0 Blue Jays. Where was the offense, guys? They did not show up. We had 2 guys that had high ERAs on the mound. Fairly high. Definitely the guy for the Indians. And even the guy for the Blue Jays wasn't that great. So definitely should have gotten more than 3 runs. We got 3 runs. And then the other pick, we had those Boston Red Sox money line versus the Tigers. Oh, they lost 8-1. It was like they just tucked the bats, I guess, away for the day. And they decided they didn't want to pitch either. I mean, they just literally played one of the worst games of the year. It's like, gotta be kidding me, right? Maybe Vegas knew something I didn't know. Clearly they did. So, anyway, those are the results, guys. 1, 2, and 1. Now we're going to get right into our picks. So, at number 1, I got the Mariners plus 1.5 run line versus the Yankees at minus 102 odds. So, we got Chris Flexen here on the mound for the Mariners, guys. 10-5 with a 3.75 ERA. Going up against Heaney for the Yankees. 6-8 with a 5.42 ERA. What I really liked about this, obviously Flexen already has an edge in the pitching matchup there. As far as ERA and as far as wins, the Mariners tend to back him also when he's on the mound with some run support. 10 wins is 3rd best in all Major League Baseball, or tied for 3rd. So you gotta like that. Heaney also in his last 7 games in particular, 2-3 with a 6.89 ERA. I found that statistic interesting, which I like to follow that type of trend. And not that the Mariners are an explosive hitting team, but they're good enough. I think they'll get it done against Heaney. And I think Flexen will also pitch decently. I do not trust this Yankees lineup at all. 19th in average in all baseball. I think about 236. And 22nd in runs. Now, the Mariners are 20th in runs, so they're not a lot better, but the Yankees just, oh, man. There's a lot of big names in that lineup. I just don't trust them. There's a lot of strikeout batters in that lineup. Sanchez, Torres, just, you should be getting a lot more from them, and you're not. So, so right there, take the Mariners plus 1.5 run line versus the Yankees at minus 102 odds. Okay, and at number 2, guys, we got the Mets money line versus the Philadelphia Phillies at minus 112. So we got McGill going to the mound here for the Mets. 1-1 with a 2.68 ERA. Going up against Suarez, who, by the way, is a bullpen pitcher. 5-3 with a 1.04 ERA. So you can't really even take Suarez's last 4 appearances into account because he pitches out of the bullpen. He's not a bad pitcher, but I'll explain why I like the Mets here. McGill has been rock solid for the Mets, though, especially in July. And, we're heading into August now. His last start was his worst start. He gave up 4 runs over 5 innings against the Marlins. That was the worst he pitched. Other than that, the other 3 before that, 1-0-0. So McGill has been tight for the Mets, been really good. It's what we like to see. The Mets really need him to pitch well. They haven't been hitting the ball much lately at all. Despite the addition of Baez, the Mets have been struggling as a lineup. So I think they will do better this game. I think, like I said, this is a bullpen pitching game for the Phillies. Suarez will probably pitch 3 innings, maybe, and I'll go right to the Phillies bullpen. And your Phillies bullpen is 20th in all of baseball in bullpen ERA. So I like that matchup. I like the odds there for the Mets. Also, the Mets are also 8-5 versus the Phillies this year, so you got to like that as well. Roll with the Mets there on the road in Philadelphia, minus 112 odds. Okay, and at number 3, guys, I got, wait for it, the Kansas City Royals money line versus the St. Louis Cardinals at plus 148. So according to the odds, we are definitely going against the grain here. We are not rolling with a favorite, which is fine. I really have a lot of confidence in this Royals team in this game here against St. Louis. Brad Keller has been phenomenal lately. You wouldn't know that from looking at his stats. 7-10, 5.64 ERA, but in his last 4 starts, 3-1, 3-1. A couple of those featured 7 innings pitched as well, which I like to see that. Pitchers going deep into the game. So you like to see that. And for Kim, 5-2-0 in his last 3. So he got let up there in his last start from the Indians, giving up 4 home runs in that start. So that's what we're looking for again, right? The Royals' bats have been better lately. The Royals' bullpen has been better lately. The starting pitching has been much better. The Royals' starting pitching, if you go from Keller to Daniel Lynch to Bubik, they've all been phenomenal over the last few starts, except for in that Toronto series, but I don't really put a lot into that because Toronto's kind of blowing everyone out lately. And, what are you going to do about that? They ran into a juggernaut there in Toronto. So I really love the Royals, guys, on the money line versus the Cardinals, plus 148 odds for my number 3 pick. Okay, guys, and finally at number 4, we got over 9 runs in the Astros-Twins game at minus 112 odds. So we got Michael Pineda here going to the mound for the Twins, 4-6 with a 3.89 ERA. Going up against Garcia for the Astros, 7-6 with a 3.49 ERA. So there's about 10 different reasons why I love this bet. I'm just going to start with a couple. Number 1 is the way the pitchers have been pitching lately. Pineda, 2-2-1-5 in his last 4, but it's worth noting he doesn't even usually get to the 5th inning. In 4 of his last 7 starts, he has not gotten to the 5th inning. He's pitched about 4 innings. So that means you're going to get to that Twins bullpen, who have the 5th worst bullpen in all baseball. They are awful. And I mean awful. They are terrible. I have seen them at work when they gave up 17 to the Tigers. It was impressive. I loved it because I had the Tigers that day. But they are awful. So if Pineda can't pitch deep, they're in trouble. And then for Garcia, his last 2 starts, he's given up 5 earned runs apiece. Last outing against the Giants, he was terrible. I was watching that game and just didn't have it. His last couple starts, he hasn't been good. The 2 before that, 0-1. But recently, like I said, 5 earned runs in his last 2 starts separately, so I like that. Garcia is definitely not rolling right now. And the Twins are rolling as far as with the bats lately. Before last night's game, because I don't know the result of that game as of right now, in the previous 8 games heading into this Astros series, the Twins had scored 48 runs in the last 8 games. So that's an average of 6 a game. So that already gets you more than halfway to that over 9. And we're not even talking about the Astros, who are number 1 in all of baseball in runs. The Twins are sitting at 11. So there's so many things to like about this, but I almost feel like it's too easy. But, we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm very confident in it, though. Over 9 runs in the Twins-Astros game, minus 112 odds. That is your number 4 pick, guys. Okay, and that does it for me. That is it for our picks for today. Wish you guys all the best of luck in your betting today. Whatever you guys bet, let me know what you guys are betting down in the comments. Would love to hear it. Had a lot of fun last episode just seeing some of you guys win. I saw that Mike won. Maybe it was it was 2 episodes ago. I saw they hit a 5-leg parlay, which is awesome. That's what we shoot for. I hope you guys all win. That's what we want to do here. We're all about the winning. If you guys are new today to the channel, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps us grow this channel. Help us get to 250 by the end of the week. By Monday, that's what we're shooting for. And other than that, guys, I think that's just about it. Oh, and one other thing, I'll have that bonus video also tagged at the end of this video. It'll be on one of the 2 sides. You know what I mean? Blooper and outtake video. If you need a kick this morning, if you want to laugh at my obnoxiousness, I'm going to put it there. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And until next time, we will see you tomorrow. Peace out.